Welcome back to Summit Railway and to the next step of the layout extension. In the last video we built 2 bridge piers. The bridge will go on top, of course, and it will end at this specific height. And then we got nothing. Today we are working on that nothing. We have to build a landscape, we have to build retaining walls, and the first step will be to clear this planter area, remove all the plants, remove this pile of stones, and then we got space to work. So let's do that. Actually, we will go back in time even more to start this project. I found some clips of early 2024, and there I was getting rid of my spoiling piles, which I accumulated during the build of my big station area. As you can tell, there is a lot of leftover dirt. Some of it I will use in this project, but most of it had to be gone. And here you can see me spreading the dirt at certain places in the yard where I needed some dirt. So this lawn area, for example, was very bumpy and uneven. Of course you can't tell it on the camera, but it was, I can tell you. And I spread all the dirt in the low spots and got rid of most of it. So there we go, most of the dirt is spread at this point. I left over this pile for the project we are going to tackle today. And here we are in 2025, a couple of weeks ago, and I started to clear the planter area. I started to move the stones that you can see in the background and to generally make room to tackle the retaining wall project. And there we are, another 3 weeks later. I've acquired 2.5 tons of natural stone, and now we can start to set some natural stone walls. I've dug out a rough line across here so you can get an idea, and the wall will step up all the way to the height of the foundation of the bridge, and then the wall will continue down to the property border and across back to the garage wall. So I think we got the work cut out for us today. Let's get started. And just like that, it is the next weekend. I worked till dark last weekend, and I've accomplished a whole lot, I would say. So the retaining wall has grown to this point. I was also able to use the dirt from this pile and fill behind the wall, which was good because we had some rain during the week and the dirt has already settled a good bit, and that's what I need. So today we are going to proceed the wall, but first I need to pull a string line to get the right level, and then we can start laying some stone. Look at that! The retaining wall is finished all the way from here to there, and I also finished the smaller retaining wall which is needed to protect the gas tank. I also did fill in the dirt which was sitting up here in the pile, and now we have this contraption. I think it looks really nice. Yeah, that's the other side. As you can tell, it's raining, and it did start to rain a good while ago, so I have stopped filming. But I think that's all for today. The dirt can settle for a couple of weeks, and then we can fill a little bit of this dirt up here where it has settled, and after that we are ready to lay some track and do some greenery around this planter area. But not today. I hope you have enjoyed it, and we will see us in the next one. Bye!